Hey babes, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be doing a review, chit chat, get ready with me type of situation. I ended up buying the new Pat McGrath Lab Sublime highlighter, the single highlighter that she came out with, and I honestly did not want to do an entire video just sitting around talking about that highlighter for 10 plus whatever minutes. As for the rest of this video, we're just going to be doing a chit chat, you know, get ready with me. I do have some errands that I'm actually getting ready to go run after I get done with you guys. I gotta get out of here. All right, so let's go ahead and hop straight into this little mini review.
I can learn a lot from you, gotta come teach me. You a little hot girl, you a little sweetie. Sweet like Pearland, sweet like peach tree.
Alright guys, so I am going to go ahead and try out this highlighter for you guys. I know this video is going to seem like a little bit like backwards, but you guys get it. The packaging of this highlighter is just, it's bomb. I'm not going to even lie. It's super heavy, very sturdy, very, very glamorous. I love the entire gold packaging. Like, I love it. This is clearly a product that you pay for the packaging. Now, we just got to find out if the product is worth it. Of course, it's how it looks in the inside. I'm going to go ahead, give it a really quick swatch just to see. Ooh, look at that. Nice pigmentation. Let's go ahead and give it a really quick swatch. Okay. Nice swatch as well. Let's go ahead and grab a clean highlighter brush. All right, first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is take it dry on this side just so we can get an idea. Ooh, very, very soft. It's not as blinding as some highlighters can be, but this is a very, very soft highlight. Like, it's more of like a glow within type of situation. I feel like it might look a little bit better if I wet it, because right now it just looks really, really soft. It reminds me actually of my Bobbi Brown highlighter in Afterglow. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of Mario Badescu facial spray. It looks like a soft glow, but I feel like it needs a little bit of hydration to it. So I'm going to go ahead, hit my brush with a couple sprays. I'm going to go on this side. See how that works. I don't know how I feel about it. I think the packaging is nice. I think the highlighter is nice, but I don't know, without the great packaging, would it be worth $65? Like, I'm not sure. I think it'll be more so like the $30 range, like literally like half the price. The color, honestly, the color situation is not very unique. A lot of people, a lot of different brands have the champagne type of highlighter, but overall it's still a very nice color. I'm not going to take that away from it at all. I am going to try to hit my face with some setting spray to see if we can bump up that intensity a little bit, and then we're going to try to build it just a little bit, like kind of tap it. There we go. See, that's the glow I know. But for this one particularly, yes, I think it's an amazing color. I think it's an amazing packaging. Do I think it's great product? Yeah, it's all right, you know what I'm saying? But besides the great packaging, would I say pay $65 for this? Probably not. Alright guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this little mini review on the new Pat McGrath Live Sublime highlighter. Please go ahead and stay tuned for the rest of this video for the chit chat portion. So before we go ahead and hop into this video, please make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for me. You guys, it's completely free to support your girl. Like, go ahead and make that move for me. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. Alright guys, so clearly my intro was a little bit different. We went ahead and we talked about, you know, the specs and everything of the Pat McGrath Sublime Skin Finish highlighter. I know some people were really going to be coming to this video for that particular portion of the video, but we're gonna get into the other part, which is basically us chit chatting. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna start out doing is filling in my brows. I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta brow tint or whatever. Haven't used this in a minute, so we're gonna use it today. All right, so the very first topic we're gonna go ahead and get into is a life update. I'm currently transitioning to go back to work. Now, of course, like many people out there, we're nervous. It is the fall. It's basically flu season, and cases are spiking in regards to COVID-19. Fortunately, my job, the company that I work for, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, not one person was fired or laid off. Like, everybody that worked for this company that's under this umbrella were furloughed except for at the corporate level. And I was just so thankful to even still have a job, being that so many people lost theirs. I honestly don't know how I feel about it. I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally for whatever's going to happen. Of course, we are having like a ton of training on like PPE, just, you know, checking in on your health, making sure you're doing okay. Like, we're doing all that, and it's a little bit overwhelming trying to get back into the groove of things. If at the end of the day, at one point or another, people are gonna have to start going back to work, you know. All right, guys, so now that I have my brows together, we're gonna move on to prepping the skin and just moving along in this little chit chat. So what else is going on in your girl's life? What else? Next thing is I am moving, you guys. I'm moving. I've been at my current apartment. Like, I live in an apartment, clearly. Well, not clearly, but I've been in my current apartment for about 3 years now, and I really just feel it is time for a change. It is time for a fresh start. I feel like I have literally outgrown this community that I'm in right now, and things have just started to change over here. Like, as far as the people that they are allowing to move in over here, it's just like, it's getting a little bit ghetto. But I am moving, and I'm super excited about this change and just upgrading myself, like upgrading my life, just trying to be happy with myself all around, trying to be happy with myself, my situation, where I'm living. I just want to be happy wherever I am. And I think a lot of time people get so content with just being mediocre that they don't think they can do better. And me, growing up, I always knew I wanted to do better. I'm kind of contemplating if I really want to share the journey with you guys. I don't know. I feel like the internet, they are just so unforgiving when people are moving up in their life. Like, it's like they like you when you just regular schmegular, but the thing is, I am still regular schmegular girl. Like, I just want to upgrade my lifestyle. Like, there's no problem with wanting more for yourself. When people start to move up in their life, you know, do better, look better, smell better, dress better, like, people get so upset with them. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why are you so upset? Like, why don't you want to see somebody do better? Like, you should be happy for them. It's just like a lot of people are so unhappy with themselves that they project that onto everyone else around them, whether it's friends, family, people on the internet that you don't even know. Like, people can be so jealous and just negative. To be quite frank, this was not my first option. They were actually my second or third option. The first apartment that I was looking at, it is literally like across the way from where I am moving to, and honestly, I might move into that one after my lease is up at this new place that I'm going to, just because it was my first choice. Last thing I want to talk about as far as life goes, you guys, is family. I feel like family and friends could literally be like a whole like segment on anybody's channel alone. I've gotten rid of like the dead weight of like friendships in my life. So I'm at that point, you guys. I don't have no dead weights. Girl, what? Who? You? I don't know you. Like, all those dead friendships are gone out of my life at this point. Honestly, I am not interested in rehashing any friendships that I let go, because there's a reason why you didn't make the cut, baby. It's a reason, you know. What did you do? Not saying I'm perfect, but it's a reason why friendship didn't weather the storm. Family's a totally different story. Like, I definitely feel like when it comes down to family in my life right now, I talk to only a certain amount of people, because family members, particularly in my family, not speaking for all families, there has been a lot of things said and a lot of things done that I feel like people owe me an apology for. I definitely feel like if you want to play a position in my life at this point, it has to be a positive role. If you are bringing any type of negativity, people in my family have not been very kind to me. They have not reciprocated the type of effort and energy I have put into other people and make sure they're straight. I value my happiness. I value my energy. I value my time a lot more. And I just really don't have time for negativity. I feel like there's been a lot of disrespect, betrayal, phoniness, and just overall just ungratefulness. And I feel like as a person, I have always been the type of person that gives a lot to my friends and my family, and very little times it has been reciprocated. People will take what you're going through and throw it in your face as if that was something that you did not tell them at a time when you was really going through something. And I learned my lesson definitely about confining in people, even like especially family. Like, baby, once I cross that road, once you show me your colors, once, you ain't got to show me again. I mean, I can definitely say I've been a lot happier since I've kind of like privatized my life, and a lot less people know what I'm doing and what's going on or the statuses of anything. Like, making my life a lot less accessible to people has definitely shown what people care more about. Do you care more about me and how I'm doing, or do you care more about if I'm falling flat on my face? You know, like, what do you care about? All right, so let's get down to a little bit of contour. Your girl's looking a little bit white. I still have a tan, you guys. Like, my Mexico tan is still here. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to my regular color, probably like in December or something, but right now I am tan, honey. I am tan. All right, so let's talk about something that let's talk about YouTube friendships. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about these YouTube friendships. Now, particularly me, I am particularly not interested in YouTube based friendships, just because how the beauty community is, like, per se, like, necessarily like the beauty community and lifestyle community, like, we are basically one and the same, because usually people that do beauty do lifestyle, and people that do lifestyle do beauty. So like, our community is basically like intertwined. I have watched a lot of YouTubers, a lot of them, okay? Like, most YouTube friendships go down in flame. We have watched those public friendships come crashing down, and just people become so fake, so manipulative, liars, like, and they put each other's business out there. And not even just big YouTubers, I'm talking about smaller YouTubers as well. It's always so much lying, so much drama, so much fakeness. Like, friendships are basically unbalanced. Somebody may be giving more than the other. Like, YouTube friendships are, I feel like, are very rare to come by on a genuine level. In my real life, I'm not quick to call people a friend I'll call you like an acquaintance. Like, you'll end up being more of an acquaintance to me than a friend. I feel like it takes a lot to be my friend. I feel like a YouTube friendship wouldn't be any better, if not worse, than a real life friendship. YouTube friendship should be kept on a business level. If me and you want to make content together, okay, cool. But do we got to be freaking besties? No. If we want to create content together, do joint content, that's totally cool. But I think people need to stop being so fake for the camera and just focus on being real. If it's a real friendship, then let it blossom into a real friendship. But those fake friendships, I cannot stand. Then when you end those friendships with those YouTubers, most of the time people hopping in your comments, they want to know what happened. Like, some people speak on it and some people don't. I mean, from my perspective, I know if I ever had a YouTube friendship that went, you know, haywire and we're not friends anymore, I'm not going to speak on it unless the person speak on me. But then I'm going to speak on it. I don't know. If I feel like if I ever had a YouTube friendship, it would literally have to be built genuinely. Like, we need to have the same type of values, the same type of outlooks. Like, I need somebody that values friendship, trust, loyalty as much as I do. Okay, we're gonna move on to eyes. I think I'm gonna use one of my Fenty Snap Shadows. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use number 5. Let's talk about relationships. Okay, let's talk about it. So we all saw how Cardi B end up getting back with Offset. To say the least, I was not surprised, because for one, they have a kid together. 2, they're married. 3, there's just a lot of love still there. Whether if that love is healthy or not, that's a completely different conversation. I truly believe that every man and woman has been through a situation exactly like hers or similar to. So I really didn't appreciate seeing all the judgmental comments about how she's back with Offset and oh this and oh that, they're toxic, this and that another. Like, I watched so many videos just having so much opinion on their relationship, as if everybody out here has the perfect relationship. And I was not expecting Cardi to go ahead and divorce Offset like first time round. Like, totally wasn't expecting that. If she would have done that, I would have been like, whoa, like, she is savage. People have to go through their little phases, which is the back and forth. Like, they were going back and forth before they were married, and now they're just going back and forth while they're married. That is her decision at the end of the day. She knows how much she's willing to take. And I think, honestly, whenever you have a child, it definitely complicates the situation. Like, it's natural. It's naturally going to complicate it. You know, I don't agree with it. I feel like everybody deserves their happiness at one point or another. And if Cardi B finds her happiness with Offset, then she finds her happiness with Offset. But if it comes down to where she feels like she could find happiness elsewhere, then she'll find happiness elsewhere. On to my next topic, which is this girl named Sukhinana. I've only heard of this girl when she appeared in Cardi B's WAP video. According to the streets out there, she is a girl that was on Love and Hip Hop. And automatically when I heard that, I'm like, oh, so she must have been like some aspiring like rapper, singer situation. Basically what happened was she recorded herself on OnlyFans, giving her man top. Okay, when I saw the video of the climax, it was disgusting. It was highly disgusting. Like, very poor, distasteful, just all around self-disrespect. She basically regurgitated onto her fiance's lower half of his body. For her, like her facial expressions, the whole situation, it just looked painful. She had a lot of backlash for it. Like a lot of people were just like, girl, this is like disgusting. Like it was disgusting for you to not only be giving your man top, but for you to regurgitate, and then your facial expression was just like, woo, honey, like it made my stomach hurt. Girl, what is this? Like, this is why men are starting to devalue women overall, like this general idea of women. So of course the girl naturally gets back on the internet and she starts to basically try to come at everybody that came at her for the footage that she decided to put out there to the internet to be judged. Okay, like you put it out there to be judged. If I put this video out there, I put it out there to be judged. Okay, she basically has this terrible idea that, you know, what she has to feed her family, and this is how she feeds her family, and y'all coming on here judging me and talking about me, you know, this and that another, like sounding completely stupid, like trying to come at everybody for coming at you for putting out this disgusting content. First off, you have kids. Your children will be able to Google this when they're my age. Like, this will be on the internet forever. And I just feel like overall people forget that you don't have to tell the internet everything. You don't have to do everything for the internet. Like, at the end of the day, you have to live with your decisions. Every decision that you make, you have to live with it. All right, so last thing I want to talk about is something that is highly controversial out here, which is the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. Now, I have been following this story since it jumped off, like since day one. I definitely believe Tory shot Megan. Like, I'm not going to even hold you. I believe Tory shot Megan. And the reason why I believe that he shot Megan is because never once did he ever come out and say he didn't. If you didn't do something, like, you know 100% in your heart that you ain't do something, you're not going to sit up there and let anybody slander you. Tory should have never hopped on the internet. He should have never let the pressures of the internet get to him to make him say something. Tory made the first move. Like, he made the first move. He pretty much set this whole thing into motion. I believe that if he would have just shut up and handled everything behind the scenes, he wouldn't be facing so much scrutiny. A lot of people were trying to blame Megan. I mean, I get it, but who made the first move? Tory did. Megan kept quiet about the situation, trying to protect him. Didn't say anything. She wasn't addressing no rumors. She wasn't responding to no comments. No, nothing. She was dead silent. Because when you think about the situation, it was only 4 people in the car. 4 people. The bodyguard, clearly, nobody ever said the bodyguard shot anybody. So the bodyguard know what happened. Then you got Kelsey, which was Megan's best friend. She was there. She came out right away and said, look, it wasn't me. And that left Tory. But when Tory decided to get out there and start slandering Megan's name, then it's like you basically forced her into having to speak up. And I really hate how people were just like saying like, oh, the bullet didn't really hit her, it ricocheted, whatever the case may have been. Look, at the end of the day, someone was hurt. I don't care if the bullet ricocheted off a stop sign, hit a tree, bounced off the concrete, and then hit her. At the end of the day, somebody was hurt because of that bullet. I really hate how people have been trying to use that as a way to try to discredit Megan. No. If you're hit, you're hit. She could have lost her life that night. But nobody seems to care about that. I don't know why people are so quick to turn to the internet. Let's be real. These people, these virtual people you be talking to, they don't care about your problems. They don't care about your problems. All this is nothing but entertainment to them. I definitely believe it was a very intense situation between Kelsey, her, Kylie. I think it was just a mixture of everything boiling over, and then people having alcohol involved. Like, it was just a mixture for disaster. But clearly this is a result of some bad choices being made. And you know, I really admire Megan for being able to come through and come out on top of this situation through all the criticism that has happened with this situation. I really applaud her for coming out on top. Alright guys, so we are back, and this is the final look, of course. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat review type of situation I decided to do for you guys. I really just felt like, who really wants to sit here and talk about one product for 10 minutes? Like, not me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the little change up and little mix up of the video content. I really want to just try to do some new and fresh content instead of just doing straight through like reviews. You guys don't understand, your girl is burnt out. Like, I need some newness in my life. But please make sure you like, comment, smash that subscribe button for me. All right, if you guys have any opinions, any thoughts about any of the topics that I talked about today, feel free to comment below. Honestly, I love talking to you guys. Like, I have a lot to say about a lot of different things, so if you enjoyed it, definitely let me know. So yeah, that's it. Love you guys, and see you on my next one. Bye guys.